So the next 10 minutes, what I'll try to focus on is, in reality, in our world, what are the challenges a marketer face? And very basic ones, and how Oracle Marketing Cloud can at least help you sort the basic ones to start with, and then gradually go to the next ones, which are more complex. But let me start with this fact, scary but a fact. Only 12% of the companies which were Fortune 500 in 1955 are here till date. Only 12%, Fortune 500. What we believe has happened is, and that's where, even if the company is big today, catching up with the customer is not easy. The customer evolved, they were still stuck in their own place, and they never made out of it. But that's a fact. What that meant, for marketers today, they are under more and more pressure to create that highly personalized messaging, as you call it, and creating those personalized journeys, which is not easy. If I'm a customer, today I decide on the channel, and I decide how I want to communicate. For a marketer, it's not easy, because my journey, I could start in the morning in an app, which a lot of us are talking about. In the afternoon, could be on a laptop, where I would be looking for a store where I'm possibly going to shop the same product in the evening. Now, what meant, which if I have to translate in a marketer's world, today, while you were giving me and offering me content on all those channels, you were also creating a unique identifiers on all those channels. Made it very hard for a marketer to actually know with confidence it is Navneet Narula who in the evening went into the store and bought that product. A real life challenge, right? How do you know it's the same guy? I'll make it more interesting, going on to the use cases. How you today are reaching out to me, if I'm an unknown customer to you or an anonymous profile to you versus a known profile. Even if I'm anonymous, when you are paying so much, doing that, or paying so much on paid advertising, the reality remains a lot of our customers or prospects or marketeers would be using multiple platforms, or if not platform data sets, reaching out on social, doing display ads, no connection whatsoever. Let me go to more familiar world, which is a known customer. You know him pretty well, you have a lot of data about it, but if you go out in the market today in our country, you will see a lot of the marketeers use a separate tool for email marketing, separate tool for SMS marketing, separate tool for push, and even for that matter, displays. Now, I firmly believe, it's Saurabh on a good morning wouldn't think that, let me have fun with Navneet Narula. Let me give him an offer on a product which he bought yesterday and offer him a 50% discount. It's the marketer who had a broken experience himself renders a broken experience. That's the whole slide. This slide is all about. That 85% CMOs are not confident on their cross-channel messaging, and it's again very basic 101 stuff. And your company go bigger, your silos become more obvious. You have a separate email team, separate messaging team, agencies and digital agencies. Every one of us deal with this every day. Now that's the challenge. Now let me tell you how Oracle Marketing Cloud is helping the customer. Again, I'll be starting at data. We believe there will be a lot of data that's being generated that possibly will increase over a period of time. We connect data, get it in one place. Oracle acquired a company called BlueKai, which is a leader in the DMP space. You can buy third-party data, do a lookalike, but net, connect all the data. Once you have connected all your data, then the next part is the content, and which is interesting. Again, we are catching up as a market on this aspect. While we are rendering, every marketer believes content is a king, but in reality, the content that they actually are publishing more and more, they're not being effectively used. Calendarizing the content, making it available across channels, So these are the few things that you can achieve. And of course, I'm not going to do the 101 thing like persona-based, and that's all given. So once the content is done, here is where I'm going to spend next two minutes talking about cross-channel, because I somehow believe in our market, that's where first fundamental, that's where we can make a significant impact. On the cross-channel orchestration. A platform which can do email, SMS, push, probably display ads from one place. That means sort of the marketer I was talking about will not have an issue sending me an offer because he would know I've already bought that product. Because this is a console from where you're controlling the messaging that's going on. Highly personalized, future-proof. We have customer in our world, could be ahead of curve, but who are thinking about bringing in the beacons and NFCs and interacting with us as consumers. So we can do that with the technology. We have customers in mature market who are using it. I'm talking about a simple use case where someone, if you are an app-only company and someone uninstalls your app, what do? You can still wait for a couple of, or a day to get the data on who all uninstalled and then reach out on an email. You don't have to really, if you have a cross-channel platform. And last thing I was reading in the morning through one of the newsletters that I get, it talks about in the US market, two things recently came out. The customer said they are 70% people said they are more keen in looking at an email which has a recommendation basis past behavior, not browse or cart abandoned content, but a recommendation. And the second interesting fact was they said most of the marketeers are still talking about very, very basic personalization, maybe email, maybe a demographic. But why I'm stating that is, with this platform, I think I can address most of it. We have customers in India where we have addressed these problems. And at the end, as I talked about the DMP part, of course, we sell the third-party data there. So we have a lot of partnership. At the same time, from the technology side, we have pre-built integrations. If you're a B2B marketer or a B2C marketer, pre-built integration with a lot of those tools that you possibly use today, which you can integrate across devices. Now, the vision, again, connecting online and offline customer data, it's easy said than done, but we have a way we do it. We call it the ID graph. I'm more than happy to interact and discuss how we do it, bridging anonymous and known marketing. And last one is my favorite, is creating adaptive marketing with behavior-based orchestration, triggering campaigns on across channels. Again, I'll repeat, true cross channels. I'm not integrating, I do SMS, email, and display all from one platform. Across all life cycles, engaging, converting, retaining, and acquiring. The last slide, which is the brands, the sophisticated brands using the marketing. As I said, there are more than few that we have converted in India. And I'm happy to discuss a few of the use cases that you might have. So it was pretty short. If any questions, I'm more than happy to answer.